Hi, it is an exciting time to be alive, just discussing real estate investment, cash flow, your finance. This is Trudy Talk. On Trudy Talk, what do we discuss? We talk about your career, we talk about sales, we talk about investment, we talk about your life, we talk about how to move your life forward. I'm majorly concerned about our life. I'm majorly concerned about how our finances, how we run our finances. I always say this to people and people again and again, that your life is a brand. But you know what? You can be living below potential on a daily basis if you don't know what to do part time. Now, I have heard a lot of people in town say they are broke. My point is that what do you do when you are broke? What exactly do you need to do to come out of that state of lack and want? What do you do exactly? What exactly do you need to do when you don't have money in your pocket? When the Musano is not flowing, when the Kudi is not rolling, when the cash is not coming in as it ought to be, or as you probably had imagined that you will be. Probably maybe at the beginning of the year, you anticipated that you're going to achieve some things in your life or with your life. But at the end of the day, we are seeing you not being able to achieve even to your potential, even to the littlest of your potential. Why? Because you know what? There is recession, there is depression. The government has not signed in their budget. There's a lot of hankering and bickering in the political field. The contract is not coming as expected. What do you do when you are broke? Because excuses are the tools of the incompetent, a monument of nothingness. Those who use them are not wise. So I cannot give excuse for why I am broke. But what I need to do is to figure out what exactly I need to do to get out of that state of lack, want, pennilessness, or probably brokenness. Is brokenness a right word to use? We'll find out later. So, what do we do when you are broke? First of all, I would say to anybody that first of all, the first thing to do is that you need to get a job that has income possibilities. Get a job that has income possibility. People say, oh, there are no jobs everywhere. I disagree with that statement very firmly. Why? There are jobs everywhere. Everybody, every company wants to make revenue. Every company still wants customer. Every company wants to still make more profit. They want to make more money. Now, what do I do as someone who is broke? Is to be able to get a job that helps this company get exactly what they want in their businesses. So my job as an individual is to look for the possibilities, is to look out for what exactly I need to be doing on a regular basis that can help the company that I admire. I know a lot of people who are even still broke, but they've gone to approach companies and they tell the companies that, you know what, don't pay me for this month. See my performance. Because I want to increase my income possibility. What do? I need to be able to look out for what that company exactly wants. So when you are broke, what do? Go get a job that has income possibility. Somebody says, oh, what are the jobs that has income possibility? Figure it out yourself. If you are a man, you need to turn yourself to a nanny. You need to get on that platform. If you're a lady, you need to get a job, you need to get a teaching job, you need to go for it. A lot of people, because of the status or the qualification that we have, we believe that we can't do certain things. We believe that we can't achieve certain things. We can believe that there are certain jobs that are not actually for us. That is why you find out that a professor in Nigeria will travel out of Nigeria to the UK and just become a nanny, just taking care of babies, running after children in the UK and the US. Why? Because when he gets out of Nigeria, he must hustle. A lot of people have left the hustling spirit. And what spirit have they gathered? They have only gathered the qualification mentality or the entitlement mentality. That, you know what, don't you know I have a degree in sociology, I have a degree in I have a BSc in management or whatever, or I have a PhD in a particular field. Why? Because they let their schooling interfere with their income potential or their income possibility. So when you are broke, why are you broke? You are broke because there's no income coming into your life. You are broke because money is not coming into your life. So what result exactly do I want? I don't want, it's not the job per se, it is the result that the job will give to me. So what job will I go for? I will go for a job with income possibility. I will get involved in sales, because if I can make sales, what will happen? I will improve my life. If I can make sales, what will happen? Income will come into my life. If I can make sales, the cash will keep rolling. So for most people, what they do is that they despise the process and they want the glory. You cannot despise the process when you want the glory. What you should go for, what should be uppermost in your heart, should be what? The glory. Should be the income that you can generate from whatever type of job you want to do. A lot of people want to do what other rich people are doing, but they fail to recognize that the rich decided that whatever it takes for them to be able to enjoy income, for them to be able to create income, they're going to stick their neck doing that. So are you ready to do whatever it takes? A lot of people who are getting average results are getting average results because they are not doing whatever it takes for them to be able to become successful. A lot of them are not doing, they are just only, you know what, I don't, that is not deserving of me. This situation that I am, if only I have a helper, if only I have somebody who sponsor me to school, if only I was educated, if only I was born by a rich parent, if only, and they keep giving excuses on a daily basis. What you need to do is to get up from where you are and start looking for a job or a sales job that has income possibility. The next thing that you need to also do is to find out who has got your money. Find out who has the money that you want. Because when you get involved in sales, one of the things you want to do is that who has my money? Who wants this thing and who has my money? So what I do is that I need to be able to draw out from my contact, because your money is out there. It is not the money of that person that you see, it is your money. Your job is to know how to collect it. So when I see people who are broke, I see people who are not money collectors, I see people who are not revenue generators, I see people who are not concerned about attracting money to their lives. The money you want will not jump into your pocket or will not just appear in your bank account. What it will do is that you must be able to recognize what kind of value you want to give to people who already has your money. So when I must first of all identify who has my money. For example, I want 500,000 naira and I am broke right now. What do I need to do? Who has my money? How many of the people do I need to meet for me to be able to attract 500,000 naira in my pocket? So what kind of product do I need to be able to sell? For example, if I see an opportunity in car sales, for example, I need to know who are those people interested in buying a car, and what will be my commission when I sell a car. So if, for example, the commission from a 2 million naira car or a 1 million naira car, is about maybe 100,000 naira or so. So how many people? That means I need to sell 5 of those cars for me to be able to get what? 500,000 naira, for me to be able to attract 500,000 naira. So what will I do? I now begin to look out for people who have what? Who want a car. What do I now need to do? I now begin to look at my contact. How can I convert my contact to what? To contract. How can I make my contact more useful to me? Many years ago, I was looking out for people who I could sell to because I was broke. I only had a phone and I had just 5 naira for text message. I looked within my contact of people who wanted to buy real estate, who would like to buy real estate. I picked one person that I knew that he has my money and I sent him a text message. Later that day, he called me and he asked for my bank account. You know what? He was the first person that I ever sold a plot of land to in this country. Why? Because I looked out for my contact and I decided that I was going to use my contact to get what? A contract. At the end of the day, that was what actually got me started in real estate. I was broke when I started, But you know what? I started looking out for the person who has my money. So somebody has your money out there. Somebody has your money in his pocket, in his wallet, in his bank account. Your job is to figure that person out and to sell something to that individual. You may need to be able to, now when you have what exactly you want to achieve, the kind of money you want to attract, you now need to sit down. How many of that will you need to sell for you to be able to achieve your dream, for you to be able to achieve what exactly you want? The third one that you need to do after you find out who has your money is to try to seek out ways for getting their attention. Attention is very key. Attention is very key. Now, when I told you I sent a text message to that individual who paid for a plot of land, I did not just send text message. I tried to get his attention, because as at that time, SMS was just 5 naira. And I only had 5 naira in my phone. What will I do? That means I must maximize 5 naira. 5 naira. I must maximize it to the fullest. So if I don't maximize it, that means I have lost the sale, I have lost the process. So what did I do? I tried to get his attention with a text message that I sent. So for most people, what you're doing is that you're not getting enough attention to you. That is why most people will just forget that, okay, you are selling a particular product, that you have a particular business, that you have an opportunity that is good for them. Why? Because you are not in their faces. What most people, I wrote something down here, I wrote something that I said obscurity is very, very costly. When you are obscure, when you hide yourself from people, it is very, very costly. A lot of people try to hide themselves. They try to personalize themselves. They try to hide themselves from the reality. That is why you are broke. You are broke because you are not putting your face in the minds of people. You are not giving yourself. You are not opening up to people enough. You are not exposing your offerings. You are not exposing the opportunity that you carry. You are not exposing it to the world. That is why you are broke. Broke people are not obscure. Broke people are usually obscure people. They try to hide their faces. They try not to be in the faces of people. They don't want to do Facebook. They don't want to, and when they do Facebook, they are not interested in selling something. They are not interested in presenting ideas and opportunities to people. Whenever they are even doing Instagram, they are just doing it for fun. This is not the time. When you are broke, it's not the time for fun. It's not a fun day. It's not for holiday. What you need to focus on is to start focusing on your own economy. It is not time for TGIF. It is time to hustle to be able to ensure that you need to increase the cash coming in your direction. A lot of people miss this, and that's why they are misdirected in their effort to be able to enjoy more income. So all your focus, the fourth one, all your focus should be on income. Every of your attention should be on income. Not charity, not fun day, not Fridays, not weekends. Every of your attention right now should be on income. A lot of people are working for Fridays and holidays and weekends where they should be working for more income in their lives. You need more income for you to be able to invest in that particular project. You need income for you to be able to get out of poverty. You need income for you to get out of the situation that you currently are right now. So what do you need to do? Some people say, oh, because I have a business that I just created. If your business is not giving you income, do you know what you should do? Go get yourself a job. If your business is not giving you, try selling another person's product. It doesn't necessarily have to be your own product. What you should be focused on is to focus on income. Money must come in. Money must come in. It's not about doing what others are doing. It's not about system. You don't need system yet. What you need is the flow of money. A lot of people try to structure themselves and try to structure their businesses where they ought to be doing what? Where they ought to be thinking about income. You need more income in your life. You don't need to carry titles all around you. You carry title of the CEO, you carry title of the chairman, you carry title, but you are broke, you are bitter, you are angry with the economy, you are angry with the government. Why? Because you are not thinking in terms of income. Nobody is going to come and bail you out. You are the one who will bail yourself out of the situation that you are in. So what do you do when you are broke? You get a job that has income possibility, or get a sales job, Or find the second one is that find who's got your money, who has your money. The third one that you need to do, how do I get their attention? How do I make them to look in my direction? How do I make them to come to me? Instead of me running after them, what do I do to attract them to me? A lot of people are not doing what will attract people to them, and that is why they are broke. So you are not creating an attraction, you are not creating an attraction to yourself, you are not doing what will make people look in your direction. I like people to ask me how. If, for example, I was selling a property, for example, I want people to ask me, and I tell them that you can own your own house today. And I say to them, ask me how. Do you know what I will get? I will get attention. I will get people to ask me how. I will get people to want to ask me how they can get started with me. So the first thing that you need, the third thing that you need to do is to seek for ways where you can get attention to yourself. So you are broke because the attention is not enough. It's not that you are not doing what needs to be, what you need to do to get attention, but you are not doing it enough. What is your Facebook for? What is your WhatsApp page for? It's not for fun. It's not for excitement. It's not for getting social. It is what? It is for making money. What you need to do first is to get money first. Is to attract funds into your life. Is to attract income into your life. Is to make the cash to flow in your direction. That is the way to go. This has been Truly Talk. For those of you who would like to join us this coming Saturday for this exciting program, I would like you to join us. It is the rental income class, and I'm going to be showing you how you can own your own. You can start attracting rental income in your life without you owning a property of your own. The number to call is 07000 237464 07000 AFBING, or you can go visit the website www.afbing.com. Or probably you want to invest with us, you want to be an investor, or you want to subscribe to maybe our investment package. I would like you to go to www.middlechase.com. You want to invest with us in any rental income without you owning a property of your own. Go to www.middlechase.com. There are a series of portfolios that you can pick out there, select one of them, and start investing with us. That is the way to get started, and that is the way to be able to also accelerate your income, to increase your income in life. That is the way to get started. Or probably you visit us if you want to be part of our program, or you want to also subscribe to our property mail and cash flow mail. The first thing you need to do is to do what? Is to go to our website. That's the AFBING website, and subscribe to one of our mails. Every month we release mails to a journal to every one of our members of our community, so that we can always address issues that concerns their well-being and their finances, and also their businesses. Thank you for staying with us. It has been a package by AFBING TV. Till I come your way again next time, my name is Chudi Kalu. Stay rich and free.